Welcome to Mediocre Gaming, and today we're playing Far Cry 6. Well, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I'm Zarel. Let's get to it. Today we're doing Lost and Found, the mission for Camp Maximus. But before we get to that, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, and ring that bell to be notified of all future episodes as soon as they go live. So let's get into it. So, Camp Maximus is imploding. Talia is on the warpath. Bisho has not been able to sleep or eat for days, and Paolo is missing. There was a falling out between Talia and Paolo, and you can see that in previous videos for Camp Maximus, so check that out if you haven't already. So there's a tip that El Doctor, the brain behind Viviro, may have something to do with his disappearance. There is a rumor or a tip that Paolo is at the airport with an army escort, and not the kind that you want to have. So the big thing is try to find him at the airport and rescue him from the soldiers, basically. So once you get to the airport, you can go in quiet, try to avoid the soldiers, or go in loud. Just remember that you want to take out the alarms and the cameras, so you don't have a whole bunch of extra soldiers coming on top of you. So either disable the alarms, shoot the alarms, or turn them into a trap so that when the soldiers try to hit the alarm, they get taken out. So always be on the lookout for both cameras, soldiers, and alarms, because the alarms in and of themselves aren't really a problem if there's no soldiers to trip them, and if there's no soldiers, then no alarm can be raised, and if the cameras don't see you, then you don't have to worry about them. But more than likely, at some point, you're going to be seen, you're going to be heard, and the soldiers are going to try to call for reinforcement if you've not taken care of the alarms beforehand. So once you look around the airport long enough, you'll eventually get to the location where you need to be. And then all of a sudden, you find out, well, guess what? This is not really what you thought it would be. Instead of Paolo, it is Bembe. Bembe is the contraband runner who took over the black market from the Russians in the area. Thanks to you, Bembe also had a promissory note of some sort from Paolo that needed to be repaid. So Paolo wasn't able to do it himself, so you volunteered to help in his stead. And Bembe, ever the opportunist, took advantage of it. And not the first time, I thought taking Bembe out might help. So he gives you the location of 3 resorts. He says El Doctor took him to one of them, but you'll have to check all of them, or at least one of them, to try and find out where he's at. So if you get to the right one first try, great. If it's the third one, then it happens. So get there however you can. Since you're at the airport, hey, there's probably an airplane or a helicopter that at least gets you close to one of them. Unfortunately, I forgot that these heavy-duty helicopters are bulletproof. So you either need armor-piercing rounds, blast rounds, or either like a grenade launcher or rocket launcher or the pyrotechnica or something similar that has an explosion that'll take them out. And of course, since I was found, all of a sudden there's a whole bunch of soldiers on top of me from out of seemingly nowhere. And then my helicopter was gone. So it seems par for the course some days. Some days you're the bug and some days you're the windshield. Today, I was the bug. So unfortunately, I had to get other transportation after taking care of, most of the soldiers in this area. Unfortunately, there wasn't another helicopter, so I had to find other means of transportation to one of the resorts. All right, so once you get to the resort, you're going to look around and try to find them. If you see the haze of soldiers, then go over there, or aggressive creatures. Go over there, take them out, and just kind of look around the area, and maybe, if you're lucky, you'll have picked the right place. If not, at some point it'll say, oh man, he's not here. Search area disappears and you have to go to one of the other ones. So, it's got to be one of the three. Once again, go in, take out soldiers. Do you have to? No, but it's it's therapeutic to take out the soldiers. So I highly recommend it. Take out the soldiers, and it's great if you have the that one piece of prisoner gear that lets you do the front stabbing, the takedown after being alerted. So it's basically an anti-stealth takedown. So eventually you'll hear Paolo, so you at least know that you're in the right spot. So you just have to get close enough. Once you get close enough, then there'll be a marker on your HUD that says, oh, hey, go over here. And then you just have one more thing to do after that. But that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to check us out on social media, and thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. And we'll see you next time.
I love these new phones. They're so thin. Oh, pain is a part of progress. Yeah, I learned that from Castillo. Look at Vivero. It would have gone nowhere if I hadn't created the outcast camps. Orphans like you make the best test subjects, along with the poor. Anyone on the fringe of society. That's 0.5 cc's of PG-240, what you call the poison. It's being pumped into your bloodstream. Doctor's orders. All I have to do is call.
Wakey, wakey, Danny. Miss me, motherfuckers? Tanya. Come on, cariño, you're safe. You're with me now.
He put something in me. Oh, God, he put something in me. Matthias, fucking go!
Oh, okay, okay. We meet there.
Matthias, need your help.
Danny, I can't talk right now. I got Paolo on the way with Talia.
It was el fucking doctor. He poisoned me. Need to get it out.
Okay, you need to get to my clinic on your own. Take the road north. It's a straight shot to me. Got it, Danny? Danny?
A car. Need a car. Won't make it if I walk. Move, Danny. You have to get to Matthias.
Danny, please take a moment and, for science, tell me how you feel.
You're not real.
By now, the PG-240 has worked its way past the blood-brain barrier.
Shut up.
Your neurons are firing randomly as they shut down. Your subconscious is taking over.
Shut the fuck up!
I have one request. Please leave your body in one piece for the autopsy.
Fuck!
You don't give a fuck about Libertad or Castillo. You just like shooting guns.
Lita! No! This isn't real!
Don't you get it? I never should have been on that boat, Danny. You put me there.
We had to leave. Castillo was rounding up everyone.
No, Danny. They were coming for you. I should have been with Clara, but I came to the city to say goodbye to you.
How was I supposed to know?
You took my place in Libertad. You just left my body rotting on the beach. It should have been you.
I'm sorry!
You had to be the lucky one. How does it feel?
Please! Make it stop! No! No, no, no!
Wait to find us body shop? That was your big American dream? That's a terrible name. The Sorbet Body Shop has such a better ring to it.
Alejo?
You know what Huerfano says to me? He screams, pity, fuck. I was supposed to be drowning in Yankee pussy.
You weren't supposed to die. It all happened so fast.
I wasn't supposed to die. Is that all you have to say to me, Danny? You left my fucking corpse on that rooftop.
They were going to kill us too. Alejo, please stop.
Why is it you get to live and everyone else dies? Fuck you! It's your turn to die!
Matthias! Matthias!
Danny, you're next. Paolo, keep her steady.
I shouldn't have left her. I shouldn't have left her. It was fucking Bembe. He sold us out. Not like this, not like this. We were supposed to die together, remember?
Danny, what are you doing? Danny! Listen to me, Danny. Drop the knife!
Ay, Dios mío, Danny.
Welcome back, idiot.
How's Talia?
You're both lucky you have the best doctor in Yara.
Where's Paolo?
Just outside. Said he had a war to plan. Now cut yourself open again, and I am not putting you back together.